sakali ako magiging marketer. Para masama kayo sa YouTube. Sa YouTube.
Question po, may date na po ba kung press presentation of the candidates for Miss Universe Philippines 2025? Also, may date na rin po ba ang finals ng MMPH 2025?
Tentatively, the launch will be on February 15 and yun na yung presentation ng mga candidates. So, I don't know if it'll be a press presentation or just welcoming the candidates.
Yeah, basta it's going to be a grand launch.
It's a launch. The launch is tentatively on February 15 and tentatively, again, the finals will be before end of April or before May.
Yeah. So we are going to make it earlier this time because of the election. So para hindi tayo sabay sa election, so
Baka malito sila sa candidates.
malito, oo, at saka
Nilagay sa balota.
hindi, medyo magulo ang election. So it's going to be earlier than the election.
Okay.
So in April.
Last edition, aside from the Miss Universe Philippines crown, there are 4, I guess, na crowns. So, what happened last edition, same lang din po ba yung mangyayari? Like, sa top 10 po ba kukunin yung ibang crowns? Or mag-stick po tayo kung sino lang yung nasa top 5? Kasi, ang dami pageant fans yung naguluhan. Like, what happened? May, aside from Chelsea, the winner, and the first runner-up to fourth runner-up, the other crowns hinugot sa top 10 na finalists.
There are a lot of crowns still. Pareho pa rin ang crowns, but it's a surprise. We cannot tell you as of the moment. Kasi ayaw kong magbitaw ng salita and then, sinabi ni Mads, ganyan-ganyan. And then, babaguhin natin. We don't want to retract anything. That's why, of course, almost the same, but meron na konting changes. And regarding sa kwento mo na naguluhan yung mga tao, actually, it's not the problem with the MPH. Sa mga, sa mga winners, they just want Miss Universe Philippines crown. That's the reason behind. But there's nothing wrong with that. Yung iba lang kasi, they don't, it's not that they don't accept it, but they really like the crown, the major crown, the Miss Universe Philippines.
To Mindoro or Marinduque, and then Sultan Kudarat and Boracay. So this, for 2025 po, may target na province na po ba? Kasi if ever, baka allow the media to cover the event if ma-open siya. Kasi last time, nagkabiglaan din, hindi ready yung pageant media and we really wanted to support the Miss Universe Philippines organization.
Oh, thank you very much. You're so sweet. Hindi. Minsan kasi depende actually sa nag-host. Oo. Siyempre, their schedule. No, I mean the host city or province. Depende sa kanila yung scheduling eh. So, we don't have any hold on their schedules. So, pag sinabi nila, okay, May, go na sa May 15. That's the only time that they have. So, they allotted this time for us. So, it's really hard. So, we cannot tell pa. Pero, there are a lot of provinces and cities who are very interested to host Miss Universe Philippines.
Non-final ba?
Pwede po ba
Hindi pwede.
Okay.
Question, is it okay na pwede mo po sa amin kung how much po ba yung rate? Na, for example, kung province or municipality, para we have idea rin po.
Pag high society talaga, kailangan ng presyo. Anyway, I am so sorry. We cannot disclose it. But we can just tell you how do we categorize or how do we define or paano namin sabihin sa i-estimate or kung paano na kami nagbibigay ng rates. So, we classify it according to their categories of the province or city. Component, independent, or highly urbanized. Pero yung highly urbanized, dalawa yun. Meron kasing Cebu province, highly urbanized siya pero hindi siya highly urbanized lang. More pa, kasi dalawa yung category ng highly urbanized. Dalawang, mas grabe pa. Like here, highly urbanized naman ang Quezon City, Makati, Taguig, or Parañaque, pero merong mas mataas pa sa highly urbanized like Makati. You cannot compare Makati to Pasay. So, sabi ganun.
Some provinces or some localities have been crowning their queens pa lang po. And meron pa rin naman po na nag-a-appoint. So far, dun po sa mga list na nakapag-sign up na po sila, do you think, this last edition is Bardagulan.
Yes.
Ito po, so far po, doon sa list na ito, or yung mga nakapag-sign up na, do you think Bardagulan siya or mas, or ano po ang
Yes. As I've said kanina, MUPH 2024 has been termed as Bardagulan. But this time, you will label it as Poksama. Kasi, ang tingin, may mga actresses, may mga, yes, from different networks, may mga beauty queens, meron din tayong mga models, new faces din, pero marami rin mga familiar faces and talagang, Poksaan talaga. That's the term.
Miss Mabs, pwede mo pa ulit? Like, celebrities from...
Celebrities, yes, from different networks.
Ang maglalaban next year.
May lalaban. Beauty queens, tuligin ko, beauty queens. Famous personalities like models.
How about yung ano po, yung like, for example, last year, meron tayong entry na sa Miss Universe Quezon City na senior citizen. How about for 2025? Meron
So far, wala pa.
Wala pa.
So far, wala pa. Inihintay ka pa. Ay, hindi ko siya. Oo, wala pa so far. So, abangan ang puksaan.
Kahit mga baguhan, mga newbies,
Ay!
magaganda.
Kahit yung mga baguhan, ang gagaling. Ang gagaling, mga doctors, mga magna, mga ganun, mga magna, ganyan. Talagang binigod na ako, magna cum laude. Hindi ko lang kasi tinuloy, magna cum laude, mga ganyan. Mga mags squash.
Pwede naman, pwede.
High society.
Because there's one transgender candidate who is joining undergoing national regional search. If she wins, will she be allowed to enter the national search?
Okay. I'll answer that. It's not valid daw. Wala daw law sa Philippines which legalizes the being transgender as a woman. And that's naman, yung magpalit ka ng sex or gender mo, hindi daw allowed sa Philippines. Wala pang law sa Philippines. So sa ibang bansa, they're allowing it. So because merong law. But sa Philippines, wala pang law. So hindi namin alam kung paano at anong rason kung bakit makakasali, if ever.
Actually, that's one of our topics also tomorrow if we are going to allow this. Of course, everybody's welcome naman, even abroad. Pero, of course, kung transgender, welcome yan. Ang problem lang, here in the Philippines, it is not yet legalized to change your gender. But in the other countries, allowed sila. So, okay lang sila mag-compete with other countries. But
If she has legal documents.
Actually, nagpakita siya ng legal documents. But we will check on that. We'll investigate everything and we'll get back to you.
Kasi wala pa siyang passport.
Passport is very important. That's the most legit and legal na.
Kasi nakapag-produce siya ng birth certificate, pero madali lang magkumuha ng birth certificate.
I'm so happy na at least aware about the impeachment fund.
Actually, even them, they're aware na hindi pa 100% sure itong pagpasok na. Pero the girl is actually very pretty. And then,
This is Jay from Management. So, mga how many candidates kaya ang expected for this 2025?
we were expecting
Expectations kasi.
more or less 80 more or less.
Okay.
Running 80 na tayo.
Alright, sige po.
Including the overseas, ha? Including the overseas.
Okay, follow up na lang po. So since you mentioned a while ago na over 80 na yung local, more or less.
More or less 80.
So how can we assure kaya na yung 80 local directorship na hindi sila mag-equate sa tamang panahon? Sa kayo? Yun?
Ask the local directors na walang iwanan syempre, of course, with their candidates. Huwag nilang iwanan sa kalagitnaan.
Correct. We are assured na sinabi rin namin ni Mama Lu na make sure that walang iwanan hanggang huli, mag-start tayo, magkakasama, huwag rin iwanan yung inyong candidate. But, you can never tell. You can never tell.
Alright, so since may contract to, di ba? Ano
Yes.
yung magiging penalty kapag mag-reach po yung contract?
No, ang mangyayari dyan, it's their loss because nagbayad sila ng franchise and then hindi tuloy yung candidate. Or that's going to be really hard on them as well.
So, no refund na po or?
Non-refundable.
Mga 70 na yung pay.
Oo. So, non-refundable.
Alright, thank you so much.
Idea na pwede natin ipanalo sa talagang title yung as a Miss Universe 2025.
For me, ang hinahanap ko talaga, somebody who will really stand out. Yung unang kita mo, kahit isama mo siya sa maraming tao, meron siyang uniqueness. Meron siyang X-factor. At yung parang stand out talaga. So, meron kasing ganun eh. Meron kahit 6-footer, walang dating. Diba? It has to be somebody who will really stand out among the rest.
Thank you po. Good luck.
With a larger quantity of contestants, sometimes sacrifice naman yung exposure, which like what happened nung sa Miss Universe. So, paano niyo po i-deal na magiging maayos and fair yung exposure for a bigger number of contestants?
Actually, hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit nasabi mo na unfair or walang masyadong...
You've mentioned yung fairness.
Okay.
Anyway, MUPH has been very fair with everyone. Equal ang treatment, equal ang exposure. It's just that, ito yung iniintindihan nun, di ba? Ang mga sponsors has their own choices. So like, for example, Max. Gusto ng Max, sa sobrang dami ng candidates, gusto ko 10 lang i-feature ko. So I will choose from 10 out of the 50. So, ngayon, 10 out of 80. So, it depends on the sponsors as well. So, I think, yung mga candidates, they have to deliver, they have to stand out para mapansin sila ng mga sponsors. But they were treated very well and fairly.
So, pag mga shoots, lahat naman sila napupunta. Pero but there are some instances na may mga sponsors nga na ito lang pinipili.
Right.
Halimbawa,
But I think you're referencing ba dun sa international competition? Not necessarily
apart
sa
from the
Philippines.
shoots, syempre yung, di ba, like, for example, yung sa international na maisig na lang yung long gown exposure, kasi nga marami sila.
How will they manage now? Kasi parang, yeah, I think most of the...
Syempre, di ba, mayroon din, apart dun sa we wanted to deliver, meron din tayong time allocation lang, di ba, in terms of the program.
Right.
So kung mas marami, hindi mas iiksi yung anong tawag.
definitely, kasi yung exposure ng mga candidates, malamang, kung 3 hours lang yung show, hindi pwedeng lahat yan rarampa or 53 minutes.
Yes.
Mahaba yung show masyado.
Bibigyan talaga, we really have to plan for the production regarding that. Kasi kung ganun kadami, it's going to be really hard. Eh, ang 50 na hirap ka na, 80 pa kaya. But we cannot avoid, or we cannot naman disregard this other candidates who wants to join. So, lahat naman is welcome. So, we'll just have to have a plan on the production. We cannot answer for them, but sila naman ang bahala, ang production.
Beautiful challenge. Question for next year.
Well, actually, like napansin namin yan before, na may mga LDs or local directors na nagsabi sa amin ng concern nila na masyadong mahaba daw. Kung tutusin, 2.5 months, pero but definitely, hindi naman 2.5 months lang mag-stay ang girl, halimbawa, sa Manila. Para mag-rent sila for the duration of the pageant. Kahit pa sabihin 2.5 or 2 months and 3 and 1 weeks yata yung duration ng activities nila. But, of course, hindi naman pwedeng ganun lang. This year, 2025, as much as possible, piniksi namin. But, again, depende sa mga sponsors. May mga sponsors na nagpapahaba ng mga exposure.
Yes, but definitely this year is going to be shorter. Kasi, di ba nga, may hinahabol tayong time because election na, we don't want to overlap with the election. Medyo magulo na. So we want to make it, syempre, earlier this time.
Gaano ka-welcome ang Miss Universe Philippines or media na mag-cover for 2020?
Yeah. Well, we're going to be reevaluating.
Ay!
No, we're definitely going to be reevaluating because, you know, like for the longest time, and guys, I was also media, so alam ko how to balance. Alam mo yung parang, lalo na ikaw. On gender sensitivity. No, pero kasi naiintindihan ko naman na, you know, like, I know some of you want to earn extra. And, you know, like, sometimes you're, well, actually a lot of you, because you're not in the mainstream. Hindi ka tulad dati, your mainstream makes salary ka, and then so, you expect that that person would go to those events because of that. Pero ngayon, nakikita naman namin na, you know, the vloggers, they also need to earn money. But we also don't want to create an environment where it's taken advantage of. Kasi kayo din naman, alam niyo yung mga nangyayari na yan.
Correct.
No, name names. At the same time, you know, we're very, very open. But the problem is, kayo din naman, I learned that word gagay.
Ano yan?
Gagay. I learned it from them. Mga gay crashers. Yes.
Ay, hindi high society.
Walang invitation. No, because we also want to crack down on that. Not because we're trying to be exclusive or whatever, but we want to protect the organization and the girls.
Right.
So, and you know, the delegates have to be protected in every way possible because they're under our care. And we hope that kayo, magiging partner namin kayo sa, you know, sa pagtulong sa mga candidates, mga delegates. And I know a lot of you really help and really push them. Alam mo yung mga small conversations ninyo on the side or mga DM ninyo, it means a lot to them. On the way here, I was actually thinking, and I am going to propose this, that we're going to come out with an accredited partner, accredited media list. We will give it to all the delegates, and only those people who are on the list will be allowed to interview the delegates. If the delegate gets interviewed by somebody who's not there without permission, that could be a ground for disqualification or penalty. The reason we want to do that is not to be strict, just because. We want to do that in order to protect kayo. Kasi I know everybody here who's here wants to protect the name of the media. If one of you, di ba dati, if there's one media who's a bad apple, it affects everybody. Not just the Miss Universe Philippines, but how the other organizations and other titles treat you. So we want to protect the media as well as the delegates. That's why we want to do that. And we know that Miss Universe Philippines is the biggest platform from which bloggers or the media can earn money. And it's good, if everybody can earn. That's something that we'd be so happy. But it also has to be, like in the right place. And magiging katulong namin. Kasi dati, may mga nalalaman ako kasi may nagsasabi. And I appreciate that. Hindi yung pagsusumbong, but that's also just protecting the media.
Yes. We're coming from a good place. It's about... Yeah. Thank you. Okay, sige. To wrap things up tonight.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, the crowd. Happy birthday for the Philippines. Happy birthday. Ano na Sir Mike, happy birthday.
This is actually a really nice event for all of our media partners. Kasi I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Kung hindi ata dahil sa inyo, hindi naman magiging updated ang sambayan ng Pilipino dahil sa inyo. Yes, so maraming salamat again to Miss Max, to the whole Empire and Miss Universe Philippines team, and of course, sa lahat ng media partners natin na nandito ngayon. This is all for you. This is our Thanksgiving for you kasi honestly, I couldn't be more thankful. I want to say how grateful I am for everyone. Pero medyo siguro naglalilo ng konti yung energy because I've been up since morning kanina. I had an event in the morning, in the afternoon, meron tayong walk parade. So this is my last event for everyone for dinner. I'm gonna try as much as I can to make it as fast. Pero I want to say happy holidays to everyone. Mag-celebrate tayo ng Pasko ng masaya, nang meron tayong honor ng victory at sasalubong tayo ng bagong taon ng panalo at wagi. At magkakaroon tayo ng new Miss Universe 2025. Sana lahat din na sumuporta sa akin. Again, maraming salamat and happy holidays everyone!
Thank you very much, Megan. Once again for Chelsea, and of course. We have one more shirt. Okay. So we have one.
I am so overwhelmed. Hindi ko kailangan yung ito magaling. So, naubusan ako ng cash. Isi-Gcash ko na lang.
Alright, so
Yes, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Are you having fun? Oh my God, syempre, di ba? Ang kasunod ni Papa Jesus, nandyan si Papa Gcash.
about this all day long. Never felt the feeling quite this way. Look forward to being born. You won't be successful. 2025, ready on that. Alright, so we shall be going on one by one. Iyan na daw dito, Karina. Come on. Sasabihin mo, low society, in society, high society. Miss Max, are you ready? Alright. Music ko tayo dyan ang movement natin. Yan. Ayan. From Miss Max, ano mo sasabi? Ang puhay ka na Miss Max.
Ano masasabi niyo?
Thank you.
How's everyone? Si TikTok pageant guru Carl Loyola. And I'm your TikTok pageant guru, TikTok pageant guru, TikTok pageant guru Carl Loyola.